Hello, my beautiful souls. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and talk about the prosperity game and writing an abundant life, which is basically the reel that I did the other day. For those of you that voted, that one of the major things that is holding you back from achieving the things that you desire is finances. And honestly, that's a very, very common one for everybody, even myself. And so I feel like the prosperity game and writing an abundant life are some great hacks that you can do to kind of shift your focus and bring more of the things that you desire into your life. Now, you have to keep in mind when it comes to your thoughts, energy flows where your attention goes. So if you're constantly thinking about the lack of, well, guess what? The universe is only going to show more of that to you. When it comes to a negative thought, it's not about, fearing negative thoughts. That's not what I'm trying to portray here, because essentially how it really works is when you put so much energy and focus onto something. So if you're constantly saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, and it's a consistent thoughts that you have, well, the universe is only going to prove that to you, and it's going to be like, yeah, you are broke. It's not going to show you anything else, because you're just so locked into that mindset, right? Into that lack of. And so, just because, let's say you're doing the work and you're shifting and whatnot, and then one day you just have an off day, it doesn't mean that you're instantly going to just, bring that in and then that's it. All the work that you've done is gone. It doesn't work like that. It's more about what are you thinking about on a consistent basis, consistency. What I really love about this practice is that it really helps you to expand yourself, to expand your mind, to push through your comfort zone and kind of like push past because we all have a money blueprint, right? We all have like a specific threshold. Like you may see that, in your life, you're only making a certain amount and you've been making that for a while. And that's because that's kind of like your blueprint right now. That's your threshold. So how do you push past that threshold so you can make more and you can bring more abundance into your life? And so to do that is by doing these type of practices that are going to help you to expand your imagination and to help bring in more of that abundance. So I'll go on the next slide here because it's going to cut me off. So use whatever, resonates with you the most. And that's what I typically use. I mean, you can write this on a piece of paper. You can do this on an app or whatever. But I just personally use the Excel spreadsheet because it's just fun and I can see everything there. And basically what you do it for a week. So on day one, you do a universal abundance deposit of $1,000 into your account. And then each day you need to spend all of that. Have fun. It's not about holding yourself back. So what would you do? If you received $1,000, what would you do? What would you spend it on? What are the things that you desire that you've been wanting to get? And you write that down and be specific on what you're spending on. The thing about this, it's like, again, it's expanding your imagination. Like, what would you do if you received this type of money, and it helps you get excited and it helps you have like a different energy when it comes to money, because it's all about your vibration and it's all about your vibration when it comes to money. Like when you think about money, do you just get stressed out? So this is a good way to kind of like shift yourself from that stress and just have fun with it. And you'll be really surprised on what things end up like aligning and the miracles that appear randomly and stuff. Like it's pretty cool process. And then for the other one, for writing your story of an abundant life, this one's also really fun. So basically what you would do is you'll take some time aside, and you can actually split this up into several days, however you want to do it. But basically you would write, in the past tense, how your life would be like if if money was not an issue. So if money was not an issue and if money was not holding you back, what would your life look like from the moment life would be if money was not in the way? And the way of doing it is by writing in the past tense, because as if it already happened. So acting as if. You can also write it in the present tense as well. And so, yeah, so basically, what these activities do is that it just really helps you put your energy in expansion, putting your energy in money flows to me easily, putting your attention to that versus, because a lot of times, think of it like this, like, finances is a common issue with everybody. We all have it at different levels, okay? Especially when you're like expanding and going up to that next level, that when you're up leveling and stuff like that is where you're really gonna feel that stretch, right? When you're ready for that next level is when it's when you really feel it. I saw a plane, so and so yeah, so what these activities do is that they really help you focus on abundance. And like I said in the beginning, energy flows where attention goes. Thing that I want to bring up, because I can talk for days on this, but yeah, another thing that I want to bring up is the reason why I also love these activities or these little techniques that you can do is because a lot of times we also focus on what can we take out, right, of our life. And like when we're doing the budget, right? When we're doing the budget, a lot of times advice that I've heard in the past is like, what are things that you can take out of your budget to make sure that you can pay the bills. And a lot of times when we approach it in that way, it really creates a lot of resentment around money and resentment around our life, resentment around our bills, and you're holding on to that energy every single time. So imagine, what are you going to create with that type of energy, right? So I hope that you guys learned something through my Insta stories in regards to the prosperity game and writing about your abundant life. If you do end up trying it, definitely let me know like how it goes. What things did you bring into your life? What miracles happened after doing the activity? If you want a little bit more accountability, shoot me a DM. I don't mind. And yeah, and if you have any additional questions in regards to it, like, again, shoot me a DM. It's not a bother. I'm here to serve. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow's a full moon. Stay grounded. This weekend, just stay more grounded, connected with yourself, spend some time in nature. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Peace.